Hey there, lovely people. What's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm doing three videos. First of all, I'm going to do a fragrance which is marketed towards women. And this, I believe, is a discontinued fragrance. It's a very old fragrance, 2008, I believe, or one of those years, early years. And this fragrance, I had my eye on this one for about 2 years now. Okay. So there's this particular shop which carried a lot of vintage fragrances, older style perfumes. The same shop, I picked up this one Arpege by Lanvin. I think someone corrected me. And thank you, Lisa, so much for educating me on the logo of the perfume. So that's an interesting story. So today I'm going to do another one, which is a very unique experience. I believe this fragrance can be used by anybody. Okay, it definitely is marketed towards women. It does smell a bit feminine, but there's a lot of interesting things in this fragrance. Okay, so a bit unique in a way. So previously I did Halloween Man Shot, Halloween Man X, and I believe some of the other Halloween fragrances. So Halloween sort of is a house, affordable house. This fragrance is within $40. It's a 100 ml, and I think it's called Jesus del Pozo. Okay, I could be wrong about how I'm saying that name, but that's the main house, and this is called Halloween Kiss, and I think there's one more called Halloween Kiss Sexy or something like that. Okay, I haven't tried that. So this one is two-part presentation. I told you the price. It's marketed towards women, but check it out. Maybe it will interest you. Maybe if you see it somewhere, you can get it in US, I believe, or countries like Europe, US. You might find it for darn cheap, like 20 something dollars. Okay, but give it a try. So I have it on my hand. Let me show you the presentation real quick. This is how the box looks, and definitely has a Halloween theme. You can see a little bit of a horror sort of a theme. The different colors. I can pick up peach orangish color and then some floral colors, really nice. And if you add some spooky music to it, it will be like a perfect Halloween fragrance with the Halloween music. Okay, so that's the box. Okay, and then the bottle is really beautiful. I must say, like, this bottle is simplistic design. Okay, like the shape of it is not very expensive looking, but the printing on the bottle makes it look worthwhile. Okay, and then the name is down there, Halloween Kiss J del Pozo. Okay, so I think Jesus or Jesus, I don't know how you go about it. Nice cylindrical bottle. I think that printing is nice, and the cap is okay. It's like a small cap. It's plastic. It clicks into place somewhat. Okay, atomizer is good. Small burst. So I have it here. Let me spray some on here. Okay, really, I like the way this atomizer works. So thankfully, even after all these years, I think it's fair to say 15 plus 2, 17 years or so. Yeah, I mean, that's a long time. Okay, so uh, this fragrance has been in the market for a long time. So let me tell you the notes as this dry down, I mean the spray or the perfume dries down nicely on my hand. Okay, so the base notes, like not base notes, the top notes are Coca-Cola. That's the interesting one. Watermelon, red berries, pear, blood orange, violet, bergamot, orchid, gardenia, peach, peony, and freesia. These are like top and mid notes. And according to Fragrantica, and base notes are chocolate, vanilla, tonka beans, patchouli, teak wood. Sorry, I'm going to change my watch because that sound, man, the sound was rattling noise. So let's put on something else. I'm in mood. I just had dinner. Yeah, this is not rattling anymore. This is one of my favorite watches, the Casio PRX. Okay, so now I can smell it. I smelled it before. Okay, first of all, this perfume, someone asked me already, isn't it a bit feminine? It is more on the feminine leaning fragrance. Okay, like it's when you smell it blind test, like let's say you tied your eyes or blindfolded yourself and then you tried it, it will smell like a women's perfume. Okay, so definitely there's no mistaking like that as a fact. Okay, but that note, that Coca-Cola note, now it's no longer that unique. Many of the other fragrances have that, but I'm pretty sure back in the days this used to be very interesting. So the Coca-Cola I get from Enigma by Roja Dove and few of the other ones. So that cola note is interesting. I mean, one of the Killians also have that, I guess. So nowadays, yeah, it was not that unique, but the other combination, like the peach, it brightens it up. Red berries, it like the watermelon. The fruity, of course, makes it tropical, beautiful, opening, and you almost fall for it like this is going to be a fresh, fruity red perfume. Okay, As time progresses, then you start seeing the combination of chocolate that mixes with that beautiful cola and the meat. You have a lot of fruity base, not fruity. Why I keep saying base? There's a lot of fruitiness in it, so that makes the fragrance sort of like a nice little sandwich. Like if you see those candies, they have 3 layer, 4 layer candies. You have multiple, like Coca-Cola. Okay, so those rubbery, I don't know what you call those things. Like I used to have them a lot. The sour, man, old person, that's just like a horrible thing. Anyway, those sugary, the ones that you can stretch, the rubbery candies, right? So they have cola flavor, and then I know the brand even, I cannot remember. They're like bear shapes. They're like the bowling, like the, those shapes. Anyway, so going back to that, this one has that candied feel. I really like that. It's not super sour. I would say this is more of a sweet, dominant, fruity, little bit sour, and it enters the floral zone. At the heart, it's a big heart of florals, and that floral, for some reason, it gives me more vibe of Halloween rather than the cola or the berries or the chocolate. This fragrance is something else. Okay, so it's not like there are other fragrances which are, I would say, more like Halloween sort of oriented fragrances, but like I think Juicy Couture, no, Lolita Lempica Au Masculine, that one is like a proper Halloween sort of theme because of the licorice. This one doesn't have licorice, which is good thing because licorice is love it or hate it, sort of a note. This one, I would say it's mostly light. I don't think there's gonna get any hate, but it does smell a little bit younger. Okay, like teenagers back in those years, who are now married, maybe already are mommies, but they will have good memories of it. Probably they will have, right? So I can imagine this is perfect time. Like people used to watch a lot of television, not as much time spent on internet. Okay, like people had more interaction, like human interaction. So this is that time. People are more, like ladies didn't wear such like skimpy jeans where you cannot breathe, and people didn't have zero figures and stuff. People had, like, they were healthy, they ate normal, they ate McD's and stuff, and then they enjoy a cup of cola and stuff. Okay, so no guilt, right, back in the days. So this is from that time. So I would say this is a vintage sort of feel already, which is nice, but it does have a teenager feel. Okay, so that cola vibe, I cannot just get over that cola vibe. It's not super bitter, but it's nice, uh, like a sweet syrupy sort of cola. So that thing combines with the florals, that makes that fragrance a little bit feminine. If there was no florals in it, like I think they have orchid, gardenia, peony, and freesia, violet leaves, all these things. If they're not there, just the pear, watermelon, red berries, and blood orange mixed with cola, and the base would be a little bit of teak wood and chocolate. This would be more of a polo red intense's cousin. But this one is definitely leaning towards feminine, but I think guys can wear it. It's a pretty fragrance. Okay, let's say you're watching that classic movie, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and you're wearing this, perfect pair, perfect. So I like this perfume. The uniqueness of this fragrance is very, very, like 8.5 out of 10. Longevity is very surprising for an like affordable fragrance. This fragrance lasts a pretty decent time. On me, it's like 6 hours plus. But on the 6th hour, it's not as interesting. The very basic dry down is like it's this woody, mild chocolatey, but it's not that interesting at that point. So the opening and the mid are the interesting ones. And then overall, this fragrance is, for the price, very, very good. I mean, if you can get this for 25 bucks, that would be a steal of a deal. But I think within $40, it's still pretty decent fragrance. But not unique enough for guys. I can recommend, like, go and buy this right now, blind buy. Nope. If you get an opportunity, maybe you can buy it for your wife, and then you can steal one or two sprays once in a while. So Halloween Kiss is a nice name, beautiful bottle. The bottle gets 10 for the design, the longevity, and uniqueness. I would say 8.5. Overall, if I take a score, I give this a solid 8 out of 10. Good fragrance, good budget, and unique smell. Ladies, please check it out. Halloween Kiss by uh, Jesus del Pozo. I do not know how to say that name. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Love you all. And let's go for a second review. Take care.